Welcome, everyone, and we are live for Tidbits Live. We've got a bunch to cover, so we're going to jump into things. The top story was literally just mentioned in Joe Barretto's Discord. If you are a member of Joe Barretto's channel, The Credit Card Connection, his Discord, a member, St. Patrick, shout out to St. Patrick in that Discord, highlighted that JetBlue and Wells Fargo are now transfer partners at a 1-to-1 clip. This is 1 point to 1 point. So JetBlue is now a transfer partner. We do have official confirmation from the points guy, so I just wanted to shout out real quick Joe Barretto's members Discord for the information that was shared over there. But we'll just jump into this. Wells Fargo Rewards adds JetBlue TrueBlue as a 1-to-1 transfer partner, and again with Wells Fargo, 1 point equals 1 point. You do not have to transfer in increments of 1,000 or 100. You can increment in as little as a point. So if something costs 17,946 points, all you need to transfer from Wells Fargo is 17,946, which is awesome. That is like the true superpower of the Wells Fargo program. Wells Fargo needed a domestic partner of some sort. They weren't going to get any of the big three since credit card and exclusivity on that end of things. So they did the next best thing and they grabbed JetBlue. So Wells Fargo programs added JetBlue's TrueBlue loyalty program as its latest 1-to-1 transfer partner. That alone is useful for JetBlue travelers, but it also lands an opportune moment. With the new JetBlue United Airlines Blue Sky partnership now live, TrueBlue members can redeem their points for select United flights as well. This means Wells Fargo reward members can now book rewards on both JetBlue and United, as well as other airlines, by transferring Wells Fargo reward points to the TrueBlue program. It's not really a direct 1-to-1 of Wells Fargo points equal United flight, but it's not bad. How to transfer: you just log into your rewards account, you add your TrueBlue number and your full name, link the accounts, and you're good to go. Yeah, I already did this, so I now have my JetBlue account linked. I did not transfer all of my points at one shot, but you can do that if you so choose. So as with other Wells Fargo reward transfer programs, there's no minimums or fixed increments. You can transfer as few as 1 Wells Fargo point to JetBlue TrueBlue, which is awesome. In TPG testing, transfers to JetBlue posted instantly, which is ideal when you spot a reward space, which is great. I haven't done the instant post over, but Wells Fargo transfers are quick. So you snap your finger, you got it done. Here are some of the best ways to redeem TrueBlue points. Fly Condor business class from the U.S. to Germany through JetBlue's partnership with Condor. You can do lie-flat business class seats from New York's JFK or Boston to Frankfurt for just 74,000 TrueBlue points one way, plus taxes and fees. You can fly to Japan one way with their partnership with Japan Airlines for as little as 39,000 points in economy or 79,900 points in business class. JetBlue economy for economy class to Europe for less. So JetBlue prices JetBlue operated flights dynamically, but at the time of publication, you can do Boston to Charles de Gaulle this December for an astonishingly low number of 7,100 TrueBlue points, plus $5.60 in taxes and fees. If you so want to do that, JetBlue is dynamic, so what you see for 7,100 points today, it'll probably be 17,400 points next week. Iceland Air to Reykjavik, economy awards from Boston or New York to Iceland's Keflavik Airport in near Reykjavik start at 17,000 points one way, plus around $100 in taxes and fees. Iceland Air does not offer a business class offering in the sense it's more like domestic first class, where it's seat, empty seat. You don't get the lifeblood option. And United domestic flights via TrueBlue. Thanks to the new partnership with United Airlines, TrueBlue points can now be used to book select United operated flights. The points guys found dynamic economy awards from around 11,900 points one way on nonstop flights. Book well in advance for the best prices. Yeah, the sooner you want, the further out you go, the better the pricing is going to be. And they highlight the other Wells Fargo rewards members, but is what it is. So good on them. A couple quick shout outs to everyone here joining, and then we'll jump into the rest of the news. E&M, wow, Wells points are very valuable. This only helps the market. Yep. Glenn Woodward, thanks for dropping in. JetBlue does little for me at my airport, but happy to see partners added. Yep, I certainly agree. And Ryan Rich, I really feel the only thing Wells needed to quiet the haters was a domestic airline. Check. Otherwise, what partners do people value that other currencies have that Wells Fargo doesn't? Hyatt. After that, Hyatt. But no, I absolutely understand where you're coming from on that one. Domestic airline definitely helps. A couple more hotels wouldn't be the worst thing. Choice is pretty good. If they can grab I prefer at the same 1 to 4 rate, that's going to be solid. And then, Discount City just needs to keep building out the rest of their transfer partner lineup. Background Balloon joining us. Thank you so much, sir. James Ragland, also a channel member. Hello, everyone. Thank you, sir. Dem joining us. Appreciate it. Clinton's already seeing the TrueBlue option as well in his Wells Fargo account. So we can book United flights through the JetBlue app. How would that work? So you go in, you'll want to search the airline. You want to search from airport to airport, and you should be able to see the United flight options in the JetBlue app. I haven't done it myself yet. I saw that it was available. I went searching that first day, but I do not remember the exact process. Or can you transfer JetBlue miles to United? You cannot transfer JetBlue miles to United, but you can book on. You can use your JetBlue miles, JetBlue points to book United flights. Kirby G, Wells and JetBlue. This might be the greatest day for Matt ever. Not quite yet. Getting there. Damn, you can redeem JetBlue miles for United flights. Redemption rates may vary. Yep. Happy Wells Fargo Monday. Yeah, that broke late. When do we get built on Rakuten? I don't know, Sid. Thanks for being a channel member. We will find out soon. Does the Wells JetBlue news make you lose interest in the United business? So I got denied for the United business bill. They're going to send me the letter with the reason. I had a feeling that's what was going to happen as soon as no application was showing, and I got the 7 to 10 business day the 7 to 10 business day notification when I hit the apply button. So I burned a hard pull with Chase, which is a pain, but I'll get the reason soon enough. But this does not make me lose interest in United cards. I want to the fact that I can gain tiles on United flights is of interest to me. So it doesn't make me lose interest, but I do have to figure out what happened with my application. Ron joining us, channel member as well. Yes, Kirby. Thank you, sir. Juan Miamex joining. Meowdy. This is great news for Wells Fargo and JetBlue folks. Yes. And by the way, Meowdy. Yep. Definitely. Appreciate it. How is JetBlue's policy on canceling awards? AA, United, Delta are all easy to cancel and recover your miles. I had to do this for a flight that was scheduled for Detroit this past weekend. I went in before, 2 weeks before, canceled my flight, got my points back, and I got the $5.60 for both me and my partner on all 4 legs of our trip credited to me as a travel credit. So I've got my travel credit and I've got my points back. Really easy. And they did it instantaneously. What's the transfer ratio on Wells Fargo to JetBlue? Is it 1-to-1? It is 1-to-1, unlike Capital One. Dem joining us. Thanks, JC and Matt. Thank you, sir. Points Blank Travel. Hey, Rod. How's it going? What's going on, Matt? Finally caught you live. Appreciate it. We're going to jump into the rest of the news in just a couple seconds here. King Sam joining us. King Big News. Yes. Miles of Smiles joining us. Good afternoon. Thank you so much, Miles of Smiles. And let's keep rolling. So that was the Wells Fargo news. We've got unfortunate news from Capital One for churners. Capital One combines Venture and Venture X welcome offers under a 48-month rule. So Capital One has created family language for the Venture and Venture X. So basically, if you've gotten the Venture welcome offer in the last 48 months, you will not be qualified for the Venture X welcome offer inside that 48-month window. If you've gotten the Venture X and you try to grab a Venture welcome offer, that is just too good to be true, with the exception that, all you're getting out of it is Capital One miles and you're stuck with a Venture card. Now there's family language. If you want to get both cards, you have to wait 49 months to get the second card. So you can get card number 1, whether it's the Venture or the Venture X. I would say get the Venture X because it's the better card. And then, if on month 49 you just happen to get the all-time greatest welcome offer ever on the Venture, you've lucked into things. But inside that 48 months, you're not going to be able to get it. So there you go. Importantly, this appears to apply only to the personal venture card. So the Capital One Venture X business card does not currently fall into the shared language, is what it is. Card applications now state you are not eligible for this product if you have received a new card member bonus for the Capital One Venture card or the Capital One Venture X in the past 48 months. So there you go. If you're in the Capital One Venture bonus in the last 48 months, you're very likely ineligible for the Venture X, and vice versa. The 48-month countdown begins when your bonus posts, not when you open or close the card. So yeah, once you get that bonus, 49 months later, you can get another bonus. Product changes and downgrades do not trigger new bonuses and do not reset eligibility timing. So there you go. While enforcement has not been perfectly consistent, some cardholders still report receiving both bonuses despite the language. Updated terms suggest Capital One intends to standardize this rule going forward. So there you go. Capital One making it a little bit harder, but it should always be a little bit harder. We'll come back to comments in just a second. Next up, Bilt Rent Day for November. Nice, quick, and easy. Up to 100% transfer bonus with Etihad. They just recently added Etihad in the last 2 months. So a transfer bonus for Etihad makes a lot of sense. Free food, special events, and more. Don't really care about that. Rent Day for November 2025. Etihad transfer bonus. If you are a Bilt Blue member, you get a 25% bonus. If you are a Bilt Silver member, so that's a 50% bonus. Gold is 75. Platinum is 100. This is what they've been doing since introducing the new tiered up to 100% bonuses. They haven't been going over 100% in the last couple of months. So is what it is. Exclusive comedy tour access. So they're up to 20 venues in 16 cities, which is interesting. Locations include Atlanta, Georgia, Austin, Boston, Chandler, Arizona, Houston, Los Angeles, Nashville, New York, Philadelphia, San Diego, San Francisco, Seattle, Somerville, Massachusetts. I think that's a college town. Tampa and West Hollywood, California. There are 2 types of experiences available. There's the comedy club experience and the bespoke comedy club experience, whatever that is. Gianmarco Ceresi will join the lineup at La Colli on November 17th. So that's cool. And yeah, you'll have other options there. Rent free, which is what it is. Neighborhood dining experience, which is what it is. And the Bilt Neighborhood Cafe will be giving out free food. So that's Bilt Rent Day for November 1st. Etihad makes a lot of sense. Next up, Lufthansa Group launches Culinary Journeys to pre-order meals and view menus before your flight. So you can pre-order through the Lufthansa app if you happen to be flying Lufthansa. The only reason why I wanted to share this isn't so much that it's Lufthansa or the Lufthansa Group, which is cool, but other airlines have started doing the same sort of thing. So this expanding to Lufthansa makes a lot of sense. I'm not aware of like United offering this. I could be wrong. I know that Delta does for Delta One flyers. You can go in and pre-order your meal on the flight, and I believe American also allows for the same. If not, no worries. This service is akin to Singapore Airlines Book the Cook, which offers dozens of meal options you can select on your flight, but Book the Cook only covers meal selections on Singapore metal, which differs from what Lufthansa is offering across the airline group. So the Lufthansa group includes Lufthansa, Swiss, Austrian Air. It may also apply to ITA Volare going forward. How to use Culinary Journeys. If you already have a flight booked on the Lufthansa Group airline, you can check out the menus for your flights at this link. But if you don't, no worries. You can still view the menu. You'll just need a flight number handy. For instance, I was able to check the menu for a Lufthansa business class flight from New York to Frankfurt without booking using Google Flights. I was able to pull the flight number, in this case, LH401, and the departure date. So there you go. And you put it into Culinary Journeys, you're able to see the full menu. So nice job there. Now, final thoughts from Upgraded Points. The Lufthansa Group is streamlining the pre-ordering process by rolling out a digital menu on all of its flights and cabins. The new feature should make ordering food and drinks much more enjoyable, whether you're sitting at the front or the back of the plane. By pre-ordering, you're sure to get the meal you want on your flight rather than it running out before you get to your selection. So this is not at all a bad thing. Like, if you're able to go in and select everything digitally before your flight, that's a great thing. If it's going across all booking classes, that is fantastic. Yeah, the offerings differ based on airline and cabin flown. So cool. I like this. I would like to see more airlines take this approach. Nothing wrong with it. Very, very cool. So next up, this was mentioned very briefly on Reddit by the Chase official account, and I think I may have mentioned it in my live on Saturday night, but Upgraded Points has wasted words on this. Chase confirms Sapphire Preferred members can expect upgraded offers to the Sapphire Reserve. So if you have the Chase Sapphire Preferred and are considering an upgrade to the Sapphire Reserve, you might want to wait. Upgrading now could give you all the perks of the more premium card, but waiting could give you access to a nice little bonus on top. Chase has confirmed Chase Sapphire Preferred card holders will soon see upgraded offers to turn their card into the premium Sapphire Reserve. Much remains unknown, but here's what we know and what we don't so far. What we know is Chase literally just said upgrade offers are coming. Stay tuned. Everything else is a mystery. So at some point, Chase is going to highlight upgrade offer capabilities from the Sapphire Preferred to the Sapphire Reserved. If anything, this is just going to be hey, we have a huge pool of Sapphire Preferred owners. If we offer them 60,000 points to move up to the Sapphire Reserve, that will help our new account numbers. And the fact that this launch has been terrible. I wouldn't read much more into it just because it is what it is. Like they've done away with the one Sapphire rule. They've done away with the 48-month rule where you can cycle through welcome offers. It only makes sense that upgrade offers are going to be a thing. So yeah, our last bit from Upgraded Points, and then I'll jump over into the comments. Wyndham Rewards members can now earn points on Ticketmaster purchases. So you can add the ability to earn Wyndham points in addition to your Ticketmaster purchases, should you so choose. So Wyndham expands Ticketmaster partnership to include point earnings for all members. Wyndham first teamed up with Ticketmaster just last week when it launched Wyndham Insider, a subscription service meant to complement the Wyndham Rewards program. It offers a range of benefits, including automatic elite status, discounts, bonus earnings, and more in exchange for just a $95 annual fee. One of the benefits it offers is the ability to earn 2 points per dollar spent on Ticketmaster purchases for up to 50,000 points annually. Now Wyndham is expanding its new partnership with Ticketmaster and rolling out earnings to all Wyndham Rewards members. Now all members can earn 1 point per dollar spent on Ticketmaster purchases, while Insider members will continue to earn 2x on those purchases. Additionally, Insider members will be able to redeem Wyndham Reward points for Ticketmaster purchases. All right, Wyndham says it will automatically connect members' Wyndham Rewards and Ticketmaster accounts between November 5th and 13th. If you prefer not to be enrolled, you can click to opt out. Note, however, that clicking the link immediately opts you out. It's unclear at this point whether there will be a mechanism to manually connect each account at a later date. Wyndham doesn't specify that you need to use one of its co-branded credit cards to take advantage of the points earnings, so you can double dip by using one of the best credit cards for entertainment purchases and earn points according to your preferred card's earning structure, in addition to earning Wyndham Reward points by virtue of having your Wyndham and Ticketmaster accounts connected. It's there if you want it. I'm not a huge Wyndham fan, but I'm not the world's biggest Ticketmaster fan either. But having the capability to earn more points per dollar is always good. So Wyndham and Ticketmaster teaming up, not bad. Let's go back to some of the comments. We had Miles of Smiles. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining, Miles of Smiles. King Sam, JetBlue, Virgin, Choice, and Add Aeroplan. Strong in my opinion. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. They've already got Virgin. Choice is pretty strong. I prefer would be great, especially if they can net that 1 to 4. That 1 to 4 combination. Aeroplan is kind of all that's missing for Wells Fargo. And then, add Aeroplan and then start trying to grab some unique transfer partners, and you're kind of cooking with fire there. Background Balloon, to be fair, the Venture offer the last few years was the only card that had any sort of elevated offer. It doesn't help that the base offer for both cards is 75,000 points for 4K spend. That's a completely fair argument. I can definitely hear that. It stands to a reason that like some changes have to be coming to the Venture X, and part of that will likely be a higher standard welcome offer. If they're both 75, it's a little tough to stomach, but hopefully this new family language with 48 months will compel them to kind of start looking into bumping up the welcome offer. Ryan Rich, does that mean the Beyond is coming? It's coming at some point, not during this calendar quarter. Hopefully, but with how Silent Wells has been, no one knows. Yeah. SoCal Skater, that's huge for Wells Fargo with JetBlue. Great earning rates with Autograph, Attune, Active Cash, all with no annual fee. Yes, and you pool all your cash back over to the Autograph for points. Transfer those points over to JetBlue at 1-to-1. Pretty solid working. Wells is great in that like they're probably the strongest transfer. Well, no, they are like the second strongest no annual fee transfer capable ecosystem. Bilt still beats them, but like you can do very, very well for yourself with Wells Fargo at no annual fee. Transfer ratio is better than Amex and Capital One. Sure is. And Jerome joining us. What's up, y'all? Thank you so much for joining, Jerome. Just a couple more stories here as we'll jump back into things. We do have a new program from Lyft. Lyft launches new cash rewards program, earn up to 5% back on rides plus extra perks. So Lyft has launched a new loyalty program that they're calling Lyft Cash Rewards, offering riders up to 5% cash back on rides plus other benefits. Best of all, it's free to join. Lyft boosts that members can save up to $450 per year with cashback, cancel credits, and extra comfort upgrades. Here are the details, who can join and why you should consider doing so. Lyft is rolling out a new rewards program for users that lets them earn cash back and other benefits on Lyft rides. Lyft Cashback Rewards is free to join. Cool. After joining and selecting an auto refill level, members can earn up to 5% cash back on all rides, as well as monthly cancel credits. So you'll join Lyft Cash Rewards, and you'll say, I want to refill my cash at this level. Again, not 100% sure of the mechanism. I'm not I haven't seen it available to me yet, but 3 tiers are available based on the refill amount. $25 refill, you get 2% cash back on all Lyft rides. $50 refill level, 4% cash back and 2 cancel credits per month. And $100 refill level, 5% cash back plus 2 cancel credits and 2 extra comfort upgrades per month. So turn rides into Lyft Cash. A new way to get rewarded for the rides you're already taking. Just turn on Lyft Cash auto refill and start earning perks like up to 5% Lyft Cash back on rides. Check Lyft for Lyft Cash Rewards and start earning today. I didn't see it on my Lyft account, but that's fine. Perks of Lyft Cash at first glance, the rewards aren't huge. If you opt into the $25 refill level, you'll earn just 40 cents cash back on a $20 ride. If you opt for the top tier, $100 refill, you'll earn $1 cash back on the same ride. Frequent riders will obviously see more cash back each month. All right. It pays to choose Lyft, literally. So you can earn up to 5% cash back on rides. The higher your autofiller amount, the more you'll get. Whatever. Get all the perks of a membership without the fee. You can opt out at any time. Plus, you can link your account with one or of our partners to stack up your rewards. So this is on top of rewards you're already getting from Hilton, rewards you're already getting from Bilt, or rewards you're already getting from Atmos. And you can do free upgrades. So the cancel credits and extra comfort upgrade benefits with the $100 refill level are also good value. Cancel credits would save you around $5 each. Extra comfort upgrade is valued around $4 per ride. If you use both benefits twice a month, you're saving about $18 per month. That's $216 per year. Taking $20 rides per month would earn $20 in cash back, totaling $240 a year, which is $456 in annual benefits. All right, well, who can join Lyft Cash Rewards? Anyone. Stacking Lyft Cash Rewards with other rewards. Several Chase cards already offer up to 5% cash back on Lyft rides as long as you use an eligible Chase card. You should be able to double dip on cash back and the card with Lyft Cash Rewards. Furthermore, World Elite MasterCards get a $5 credit after their third Lyft ride, which is rough. Chase Sapphire Reserve cardholders get up to $120 in annual Lyft credits. You can also choose to earn Hilton Honors, Atmos Miles, and Bilt Rewards with Lyft rides. However, Lyft Cash Rewards will probably not allow you to earn those rewards on top of the cash back. Will probably not allow you to earn those rewards. But they also say Plus, you can link your account with one of our partners to stack up your rewards. So we'll see. That's a little contradictory, but just be on the lookout for Lyft Cash Rewards. You can get up to like 5% cash back on your Lyft rides on top of everything. So 1 second. Next up, we've got the ability to purchase Finnair Avios, which, you can purchase Finnair Avios and turn them into Qatar Avios if you so choose. 40% bonus when you purchase these. 40% discount. Sorry. Discount bonus, almost the same thing, but not quite. But you get that 40% discount. So how it'll break down, if you buy 1,000 to 4,000 Avios, no discount. 5,000 Avios, you're going to get a 25% discount all the way up to 20,000 Avios. 20,000 Avios to 49,000 Avios, you're going to get a 30% discount. 50,000 to 84,000, that's a 35% discount. 85,000 to 200,000 Avios, that is a 40% discount, or 1.26 euro cents, or about $1.47 a pop. You'll be able to see the discount when you proceed to buy Avios in the Finnair shop. As usual, go through your cashback portal of choice. Rakuten, I think, will offer 1.25 on Finnair, not 100%. Top Cashback may offer 2.52%. Rove, don't remember if Finnair is an option through Rove, but the Rove shop will also give you some miles on top of that. So if you buy the maximum 200,000, your out-of-pocket cost would be 2520 euro, or after the 40% discount, or roughly $2,933. That comes out to 1.47 cents a piece. So anyway, if you need to buy some Avios, you can always you can take advantage of this 40% discount. But since Avio sales kind of bounce around all year, it doesn't make a ton of sense. But there you go. Next up, our second to last story. Citi said, hey, we just introduced the worst possible credit on the American on the American Airlines Globe card. How can we make it worse for our customers? Well, what if we did the same offer for a year on the Advantage Platinum Select World Elite MasterCard and give folks the capability of earning a $30 statement credit on Turo rentals on that card for up to $180. If Turo is your jam, be my guest. Use this card. You're going to get $30 back in statement credit 6 times. This currently runs from October 19th, 2025 to October 18th of 2026. So if you use use this 6 times in that year, cool. I'm sure that this is a test run to make this a permanent feature on the Advantage Platinum Select going forward, probably because they may need to make changes to the Platinum Select at some point next year, and being able to make this $180 benefit permanent, probably a good idea for them. Maybe not the best idea for you, but it's there. I don't know. So we'll move on. And finally, Rakuten's big holiday deal reveal. Earn 20+% cash back on top brands. If you hold the Rakuten card, 30%. This coming from Danny the Deal Guru. Rakuten's holiday big deal reveal. Rakuten has shared with us a sneak peek into their annual holiday big deal reveal happening November 1st to the 10th. And it's their biggest cashback events of the year. Or it's one of their biggest cashback events of the year. For just over a 1 week only, shoppers can earn 20% cash back across top categories like beauty, travel, fashion, brands like Gap, Dermstore, Land's End, Adidas, Ulta, LG, Expedia, Lululemon, which has been revealed as the mystery brand for November 8th. It gets better for Rakuten Amex cardholders. They will earn 30% cash back on every deal, on every big deal reveal. So there you go. If you don't have a Rakuten account yet, that's the best time to sign up. There's a $50 sign up bonus from Danny the Do Girl. Whatever. Use a friend's sign up bonus instead. But the Rakuten card getting you 30%. Now, if and when Rakuten and Bilt make their announcement, looks like mystery reveal will probably be a good idea for you to take part in. because I think that I think November is the next payout, so that would make December, January, February the payout after that, and by February we should know what the Bilt Rakuten deal is going to be. Points Black Travel, great information, Matt. Thank you so much, sir. Matt, does this change what's in your current wallet setup? I mean, with Wells Fargo news. No, because Wells features pretty decently. The Attune is my Amazon card. The Attune will also be like my gym membership card when I go back to the gym. Attune is also going to be, if I do more StubHub or SeatGeek or anything like that, I'll probably go through the Attune. The Attune is a specialist card in my wallet, but the Autograph is my gas card. The Autograph is going to be my transit and my transit card. At some point, I'm probably going to be buying a cruise for my mother-in-law. I just don't know if I'm going to put that on the Autograph or if I'm going to go through Chase Travel to do it. So that'll go on one of those two cards. And the active cash is usually my go-to spend on it all others if I'm not working a welcome offer and I don't have a reason to use the Freedom Unlimited. So it doesn't really change my wallet significantly, but I do have a place, a very tangible place to move my 330,000 Wells points. What Capital One ends up making the Venture X into a pseudo Amex Green 3X travel, transit, and gas while keeping existing benefits and known changes like the February 2026. Maybe that could be interesting. That could definitely be a thing for sure. It gives people a reason to make the Quicksilver a catch-all. I know it's not good on earnings, but both Quicksilver and Venture do the same multiplier job of being a catch-all. Maybe. I see what you're saying. So you're making those 3X categories. So you're giving it those 3X categories and you're dropping the base down to 1. Okay. Got it. I don't know how that would go over, but could be interesting. John's Credit and Travel. Check out John's channel. John dropping a yo. Thank you so much, sir. Background Balloon. John are you planning on going on any of these tour dates Iron Maiden announced so far? Okay, there you go. Okay, one in the EU, one here. Cool. All right. Background Balloon. I wish they had more US. Oh, this is back about Iron Maiden. All right, cool. Kevin Yen, this came out of nowhere from Wells Fargo. Yeah, I'll take it. I will definitely take it. Clinton Woodward just booked an Uber reserve on my Wells Fargo Autograph that previously would have been the CSR. Yeah, that's rough. Sunday came and went, and that's not good. It's no bueno. Is the CFU your catch-all when you don't have subs? Generally, the active cash is more my catch-all. I like the 2X. Now that it's 2X JetBlue, that's even better. But it depends. My partner will use the Freedom Unlimited. She's an authorized user on mine. She's also an authorized user on my Hilton Honors card. So even when I'm not using the CFU is still racking up points. Player 2, as an authorized user, will keep the flywheel spinning. So there's always that. James V joining us. Thank you so much, sir. You always get 4X on the Attune at Amazon, right? Yes, because I don't do dumb nonsense on Amazon. So I've never bought a gift card through Amazon on the Attune. I haven't tried to manipulate anything on Amazon with the Attune. I get 4X. Others may have issues, but I get 4X. So I can't speak to whatever has ailed others to not get 4X, but I get 4X. Kevin Yin, Wells Fargo made JetBlue a 1-to-1, made more interesting to Wells Fargo. Yes. Hey, I just got a Sapphire Reserve email that all my new benefits are available to me. They were available to me Saturday, guys. What are you talking about? What's up, John? Yep, there you go. At least Wells is making some random announcements on a regular workday as opposed to Sunday. Hey. They don't work on Sundays. New email from Chase. Yeah, Clinton, I literally just got the exact same email. Question is, am I ready to pay $795? Likely not. I'm going to have some follow-up videos on the Sapphire Reserve. One of the biggest myths that's going to be easy to debunk is you don't need Apple devices to get the benefits of Apple TV Plus and Apple Music. Like there are apps for Apple on Android. So like there's an Apple Music app on Android. If you haven't bought into Spotify or another service on Android, Apple Music is right there. Free Apple Music on your Android device. Free Apple TV on your Android device. If you're a Windows person, but you really like Apple TV, you can make Apple TV a thing on your Windows device if you so choose. So I do think that's a myth that can be pretty easily debunked. So that's like a couple $100 back right there. The $300 travel credit is super simple to use. The edit credit, I don't have a justification for. StubHub is super easy to use on that one. I just bought basically BOGO hockey tickets for me and my partner to go to a matinee game between the Islanders and Capitals. Tickets were $147 a pop, so basically I'm paying for me and she's coming along for free. And I bought the parking pass as well. I bought them through Rove Shopping on my phone, and this was the first time that Rove Shopping actually worked. I've submitted support tickets for the other 2 times I've used Rove Shopping in the past, but going through my phone, Rove has worked perfectly. I don't think it's going to be... It's a different value prop, but I do think if you are a family traveler, like if you have a family and you are the primary person in charge of travel, Sapphire Reserve is still the premium card to go to. But if you are not dealing in family travel, then you don't have to worry about it as much. What's up, Kevin? Greetings from DC. Thanks so much, Jamar, and thank you for being a channel member. I saw you signed up last week. Greatly appreciate it. I need to do something for my members, not to, in pretty short succession here. Dem, didn't know about the Attune until recently. Currently getting 5XMR through my Business Gold on Amazon through gift card loading. Okay, on the Business Gold, that taps out at 4, doesn't it? But yeah, no, that can definitely work. But the Attune gets 4x. I've reliably gotten 4x on it. All right, saying hello there. I was thinking that Wells Fargo time to build out transfer partners there, or pick it up when there are open spots. Yeah, they're going about it. Interesting. They just out of the blue announced one today. I'll take it. Adding I Prefer as a hotel partner would be great. I want to see Wells grab, like, would love to see Wells grab IHG. I would love to see Wells kind of go in a different direction and maybe go try to become a bank transfer partner with like Mesa or Rove and indirectly get access to their transfer partners. But that'd be an interesting one. I don't know how that would work. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Clint Woodward already signed up for Apple TV. No need for music since I have YouTube Premium grandfathered at this. Oh yeah, no, you're not giving that up anytime soon. That makes 100% sense. Again, it would be better if it was an Apple One credit. There's definitely flaws there, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens going forward. Pyros 777. Wait, you're on Long Island? Go Isles. I'm in New York. I'm in a different county, but I will go to UBS Arena quite a lot. I need to experience the JetBlue space at UBS, and I need to experience the Amex Lounge at UBS. I need to see what gets me into those spaces. Because if it's my Blue Business Plus, I'll take my Blue Business Plus to an Islanders game. I don't care. But concessions are stupid expensive, man. Clinton, if Chase can fix the dining credit where I could actually use it, that might change the equation. Edit and StubHub do little for me. That's fair. Amber Tierney has joined as a YouTube member. Thank you so much, Amber. Greatly appreciated. thank you for joining the membership. Y'all can join the membership as well. Greatly appreciate it if you do. But on all my videos, I have a pinned comment that will have like my Grove referral. That's a huge help. My link tree includes all referrals to all cards. If a referral out is broken, let me know. I've also got Buy Me a Coffee and Ko-fi. If you want to drop a tip, I use those as tip jars. That would be greatly appreciated. Just some other ways to pick up a little extra scratch from here from time to time. Dem Forex points +1 through Rakuten Best Buy. Okay, got it. Interesting. Okay, that's fair. Wells Fargo pickup. Yep. Well, JetBlue is also transfer partners with Citi at 1-to-1, Capital One at 5-to-3, and American Express at 5-to-4. So they're the promiscuous domestic airline, and I'm here for it. And Pyro, I need to check out that Sapphire Reserve Lounge at Madison Square Garden. Is that still a thing? I don't know. I really don't. I wish I did, but I don't go to Madison Square Garden that often. I am not a Knicks fan, and I am definitely not a Rangers fan. So yeah, I haven't been. May have to look into doing like a concert there or something in the not too distant future, but tickets at Madison Square Garden are expensive. Oh, the StubHub credit. Here's the thing. If Major League Baseball isn't your jam, if National League Hockey isn't your jam, StubHub carries all the minor league teams for your favorite team's affiliate. Or like you don't want to spend the money to go to a Major League Baseball game. For that $150 StubHub credit, you can pick up a good number of tickets to a minor league baseball game. I was checking Bridgeport Islanders tickets. Bridgeport Islander tickets were like a third what you pay at the at Belmont at UBS Arena. So if you're looking for like a family thing, there you go. But again, totally get it. I'm not the biggest StubHub fan. I would much rather prefer to be SeatGeek or just a general like entertainment credit or a general like ticket credit where it was take your pick of Ticketmaster, Live Nation, StubHub, SeatGeek, and some others. But yeah, yeah. Bon Jovi is going to be at Madison Square Garden sometime next year. All right, cool. If you're shot through the heart, I'll make obscure references here and there. I think releasing some kind of credit cards next year. Yeah, they're on slate to release a new credit card probably in Q1. We'll see what happens. NBA is my StubHub use case. My local arena is Chase Center, which is also aggressively expensive. I am blanking on where Chase Center is. I know that Chase Field is Phoenix, but I do not remember where Chase Center is. But no need. Chase Center, that's not Phoenix because no. Anyway, Chase Center's in the Bay Area. Oh, okay. Golden State. Got it. Chase Center, okay, is in San Francisco. Okay, where the Warriors are. Also, Chad Punnycuffs arrived. Thank you so much. Howdy, y'all. Indianapolis does have a highly rated minor league baseball park downtown. Yes, and the Indianapolis, well, AAA for Pittsburgh has to be painful these days, but sometimes they have some good guys come through. Bubba Chandler was still throwing pretty well at AAA, and then I don't remember if he got called up. But yeah, Braxton Garrett not too long ago. Yeah, Paul Skeens for about 20 seconds. So, at least fun pitchers come through. And then guys on rehab assignment. So there you go. Where the Warriors are. Got it. Perfect. All right. So there we go. But yeah, big news of the day. Wells Fargo adds JetBlue as a transfer partner at 1-to-1, and they do it in 1 point equals 1 point, which is fantastic. Better than the Capital One transfer rate of 5-to-3. And yeah, that's huge. I mentioned Lufthansa being able to pre-order through Lufthansa. Not the biggest deal in the world, but not bad either. What else we got here? What do you think the Wells Fargo premium card benefits, like annual fees, rewards, and other benefits? Annual fee is going to be somewhere between 450 and I'd say between 450 and 650. I don't know what a 650 Wells Fargo card does necessarily. Rewards, that's a tough one because they could keep amping up what the Autograph Journey did and do like 7 times hotels and 6 times direct flights, which would be insane. I don't think they're going to invest too heavily in a portal. They're not, at least not right now. Right now, it's kind of about acquiring partners, acquiring customers. They don't have the customer base to really make a portal happen. Other benefits, I imagine it's going to be Visa Infinite, so the Visa Infinite Concierge attachment. I don't know what else that you'll add. Like they're going to continue with their Wells Fargo entertainment stuff, their autograph specific entertainment, like the concert that Joe Barretto got to go to. I haven't seen too many Wells Fargo exclusives hit my inbox, but others may have. I think they're going to make a bigger push with some of these others. At least one of them is cell phone. All Wells Fargo cards offer cell phone protection. The no annual fee, like the Wells Fargo Reflect, that has no rewards whatsoever on it, but is a balance transfer card. Cell phone protection. Cashwise, cell phone protection. Active Cash, cell phone protection. Signature cards, cell phone protection. There is not a Wells Fargo card that doesn't offer cell phone protection. So I can guarantee it will have cell phone protection of some sort. It'll probably have Priority Pass. I just don't know what we're looking at, like what they do to be different. That's why I think mobile wallet makes a lot of sense for them. But like, again, they don't have, like, they also just don't have a lot of vectors to attack. So they got to get creative. They're going to get creative, and it's probably going to be on rewards, but I don't know how sustainable. Like 7X hotels are going to be on a like $650 annual fee card, right? So we'll see. Tampa Travel joins us. Thank you so much. Does United honor free bag if flight purchase with JetBlue miles and I have a JetBlue card? Great question. Don't know. I know that when status reflection comes in next year, yes, because if you have Mosaic status, your Mosaic status will translate over. You may want to like I would contact. I haven't had the opportunity to like reach out to United via like customer service chat. So yeah, I don't know. Purchase with JetBlue miles and you have a JetBlue card. Like it stands to reason, maybe. Like there's got to be some sort of reciprocal like card benefit for that to really kick in. And I have a feeling that down the line that's going to happen. But right now, I don't know. I'm sorry. I wish I had a better answer on that one. Like if you book through the JetBlue site with JetBlue points and you have a JetBlue card, on JetBlue, yes. On United, I don't know. And that's part of why I want to grab a United card, just to like add that benefit, just to be safe. Background balloon. This year has been mostly bad for the credit card game and arguably a good year for Wells Fargo to position or plan to position themselves as the most convenient system for good travel value. They're getting close. They just need to keep adding a couple more transfer partners here and there. And they need to, folks would argue that they need to add a grocery category. I would argue that they need to add a mobile wallet category. Even if that mobile wallet category has an obscenely high yearly spend cap, like, I don't know, $30,000 a year, $60,000 a year, something like that. 30K mobile wallet, like that becomes your baseline for up to 90,000 points. That'd be insane, right? And you can selectively choose where you use your like how you do your mobile wallet there. But like, even if they went to like 25K, 3X mobile wallet, it would bring back like the vested, like the U.S. Bank Altitude Reserve is dropping down to 60K, and it's still going to be a decent value prop. The bad thing is going to be the RTR. If Wells Fargo brought something like RTR in and that was sustainable, yeah, they could do some damage. But yeah, I would love to see mobile wallet be a category. I could maybe see them do priority pass that includes restaurant and at least one free guest, considering they don't have their own lounge system anywhere. Yep. They've got like a trademark that is sort of like at some point could maybe be an airline, an airport lounge, but like they haven't stated plans for a lounge. So priority pass may let them do restaurants. Like restaurant would make a lot of sense. I think 6X Airlines and Hotel, 3X EMT. I don't know what EMT is. Travel and transportation and dining, 1.5X on everything else for 650. That's not bad. Yeah, that could work. At least City has AA to work with in terms of lounges along whether it is worth it or not, along with their footprint with Live Nation, whatever they plan on doing with that. Yeah, and they also have entertainment. Okay, maybe, but City also has a trademark for a Strata Lounge. Like they're at some point going to get into the lounge game. Which you didn't even see Strata Elite launch with a priority pass that included restaurant, whereas the City Prestige had priority pass with a restaurant, still has priority pass with a restaurant. So you could, we'll see what happens there. But yeah, they do have American Airlines as well for passes and stuff like that. Watch the Autograph Beyond becomes the new U.S. Bank Altitude Reserve. That would be insane. I would be here for. I would sign up for that card day one. Can't see Wells Fargo doing something like real-time rewards if they go down the mobile wallet route, though. To be honest, yeah, that's certainly fair. If they made travel real-time rewards, that's fine. There's you can't have it all, but we shall see how they do. Hey, Rewards Master. Hey, Matt. Good to be here. I was just talking about the City Prestige. We were just talking about City, how City with AA has AA in terms of lounges. The Prestige still has priority pass with restaurants, but it was interesting that Strata Elite didn't launch with it. Also, City has a trademark for the Strata Lounge, so we'll see what happens. Yes. Love your Prestige. Yes, it's a still pretty powerful card. I will not deny that, especially now that you have American Airlines as a transfer partner. But hey, Wells stole another City transfer partner, so that's cool. They're the same transfer rates with Avianca 1-to-1. Is Avianca a City? I can't remember. But their Choice 1-to-2, and now JetBlue 1-to-1. So that's cool. He's doing his own stuff. Happy Halloween. Catch you around, Kevin. But yeah, just wanted to hop on, grab the tidbits in a live format. Late breaking news that Wells Fargo has added JetBlue as a transfer partner at the 1-to-1 rate. So that's awesome. Hopefully this is the beginning of a slow roll of some more transfer partners as well. If Wells Fargo just wants to set the world on fire, they should somehow snag Hyatt. That would be amazing. Or even Southwest somehow. Never know. I think backdooring into Rove would be fantastic. Backdooring into everything through Rove would be fantastic. Thank you so much, Rod. Great live, Matt. Thank you, sir. Ryan Rich, I'm guessing it'll be a big travel credit to offset like the old CSR. Probably, and I hope so. Like $650 annual fee, and they do like a $450 travel credit. Sign me up. I'm very curious to see what this card looks like. I'm also very certain this card will disappoint me in some form or fashion. But I'm 224, and I just got denied for the United Business card, so I got a slot to fill at some point. Rewards Master, if Wells Fargo adds more partners, I'm game to look at them closely. Their earnings are almost as good as Citi. Yeah, they're just missing grocery, honestly. Like they've got gym, they've got everything on the gym side of everything. They've got everything on the entertainment side of everything at uncapped Forex. The Attune is a great Amazon card. Like they're pretty much right there with Citi, honestly. All they're missing is grocery. And if they somehow did like a mobile wallet instead of a direct grocery on the rumored Beyond card, like game over, man. Like we killed some of them, they killed some of us. Like just game over, man. Yes, they do grocery promos occasionally in their offers portal. It's like 10% cash back, up to 10% cash back, and they'll like pick up Food Lion from time to time. They do have a new My Wells Fargo rewards bit. This was from Doctor of Credit. Yeah, there's the JetBlue. Hold on. So 10% back on airfare and hotels. So My Wells Fargo Deals has a 10% back on hotels, up to $50 cash back when purchased direct from merchant, valid through December 10th. And they have 10% back on airfare, up to $50 cash back when purchased directly from merchant, valid through November 15th. Interesting. Eligible purchases must be made directly with merchants classified as hotels, motels, or resorts based on their merchant category classification. Purchases made through travel agencies, tour operators, and other travel-related services may not qualify. Merchant classification is determined by the merchant. Wells Fargo does not control how purchases are categorized. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, well, I know where my next Rove booking's going. I really want 2 Wells Fargo cards, but if they really have a 524 rule, I'm screwed. I really can't tell. So T. Sanderson, what cards are you looking at? Because the active cash and the autograph definitely makes sense. Wells Fargo points are easy as Capital One to move from person to person, makes them worth more. Yep, it's definitely true. They wanted 2 Wells cards, but if they really had a 524 rule, again, it's not an official rule. It's sort of hard and fast, but it could be that they have that 524 rule or saw 524. I've never really had an issue with them, but I've also made the applications when autograph and a 2, and they cover my niche categories that the other banks don't as well. Okay, it's a strong pair. Yeah, the time to have gotten the Attune probably was right at launch if they were going to bend anything, but there were still like notes of declines back then. It's a strong card. They're both strong cards. But yeah, I don't have a way around Wells 24 or whatever it is. Today I know it's 10% off. Okay, in my Wells Fargo portal. I hadn't noticed it until Doctor of Credit, so I'm mainly doing one-way reward redemption. So 10% of $5.60 doesn't move the needle for me at the moment. That is fair. I have not been doing airline purchases on my autograph, but I may do my next Rove booking through. May do my next Rove booking through the autograph. We'll see. So, yeah, we are at just about an hour. Oh, Tim. I really enjoy your assessments in this space. I always leave having learned either something new or being forced to consider something I hadn't considered, which is appreciated. Well, thank you very much for the kind words, Tim. I try to approach things as even-handed as I can. Try to call balls and strikes and say this is good or this is messed up, regardless of like if I personally like a company versus my feelings on some other on some certain issuers or companies that I feel are being led astray. But yeah, I appreciate the kind words there. Hopefully I keep staying true to that, and let me know if I flail away from it. Background balloon. Should I skip the autograph because welcome bonus and product change my active cash? I got denied for the autograph and I'm at 924. I also have better catch-all cards. If you so choose, I would say, if you want to forego the autograph bonus, that's fine. You can hold multiple. Like when the autograph first launched, I applied for the autograph, and then I realized I could product change one of my cards that was weaker into an autograph. So I was just like, I like having the bigger credit limit. So let me product change it and then cancel the autograph I just applied for. This was before I got into points and miles and realized what a dumb mistake that was. But very briefly, I was able to hold 2 autographs. So you could potentially do the same. If you have the ability to product change your active cash to your autograph and the autograph is going to fill a niche better for you, go for it. Both in your annual fee, you'll keep the credit line. Yeah, you're foregoing the welcome offer, but the welcome offer is 200 back on 1,000 spend in 3 months. Like if you get to a point where you can apply for a second one, there's no lifetime language to my knowledge. So you can just churn that sucker in the future if you want. T. Sanderson, I'm just going to move my direct deposit to Wells Fargo checking for now. Hopefully that helps with the application. Couldn't hurt. Definitely couldn't hurt. So there you go. All right, folks. Well, we've been on for about an hour. Appreciate everyone for stopping in. There are 52 people watching. Greatly appreciate you all. Hopefully you all hit the like button. If you like what you do, hit the subscribe. Tidbits Live. I'm going to keep rolling with Tidbits Live. I did a video earlier today on part 1 of a review of using Grove new loyalty eligible booking capabilities. First night, great overall. Second night, still waiting to see what happens with that. But I do have a third night booked for the second week of November. So giving everybody a big benefit of the doubt, but loving that feature so far. Rove is definitely the future of travel booking and the future of hotel booking, in my opinion. And definitely check it out. So yeah, I've got that video from earlier today. A couple other videos that have dropped in recent weeks, and I'll be back with more Sapphire Reserve videos in the not too distant future. I started using some of the features, and yeah, I don't think it's going to be as bad as people think it is, but I have use cases for the credits, and if you don't, you don't, and I understand that. So there you go. Thanks, Jamar, and as Clinton says, say goodbye, Matt. So thanks everyone for watching. Definitely hit the like and subscribe. Thanks for your time. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.